way to find cheap phones and sell them for more to make lots of money. And this is by mombeach.com. So go to mombeach.com to find more money-making ideas. If you're a mom and you want to send with your kids, you can find lots of jobs and different ways to make money online. The contents we're going to go through is we're going to research prices on phones. Then we're going to place an ad, review responses. We're going to buy the phone, clean up the phone, and then we're going to sell the phone. Well, first we're going to research prices. So we're going to check out Amazon, eBay, Google search, and Craigslist. So let's go ahead and search on eBay. So let's go to ebay.com, and then I want to look for iPhone X because that's like the best phone to get right now. And there's several different ones. I'm going to ignore all the sponsored ones. And this one's a pre-owned. So that one's pretty good. It's $431. It has 14 bids. I don't recommend auctioning off the phones. Or it's better to just buy it now because then you'll get more money for the phone because people will impulse buy it. But if they bid for it, they're going to keep bidding, smaller amounts, from what I've seen, you make the most money if you just buy it now. From my own experience, so I used to sell it at auction, but the people would just spend it would start getting heavy, the auction, the last second, then everybody would get it for a lot less, so it's just isn't worth it. See how low this phone's going, but if it's buy it now, you see get more for it. You see these people are asking for $484 for their phone, and these are pretty good prices to go for. So I'm going to also look on Google Shopping, and you see how all these phones have monthly payments. That's why people don't know how much their phone is worth. They're paying 24 monthly payments, and they're not going to know the total price of that phone. This is for the iPhone 11. See, $31.25 a month. These are all phone carriers, advertising on Google Shopping. And here's a new Apple iPhone from Walmart. That's $524. You see that? Now on eBay, it looks like it's going for less, like $484. That's a pretty good price. That's a refurbished. We're going to try to find phones that are pre-owned. We're not going to look for refurbished because it's refurbished. It's not really good to have that unless you have a warranty. See here, this is a bidding or buy it now one for $349, or $525. You want to buy it now. I don't recommend this. That's not very smart. Now here's one that's $434.99 with buy it now. This is good, but this is a refurbished. So the people see refurbished and they're not likely to buy, but a pre-owned. Here's one that's a buy it now at $379. That's a pretty good price. I'm surprised it hasn't gone already. See, that's an iPhone X. This is a new listing. That's why it hasn't gone yet. I'm sure someone will get it soon. That's a very good price. So now let's go on Craigslist. And I live in Dallas. So I'm going to go search for Craigslist Dallas, and there's all these different listings. You can go to cell phones. And this Craigslist looks the same for most people's cities. These are all the cell phones people are selling, an iPhone 11 already. Look, the $50. That's strange. Let's see what's going on here. Look, our payment plan. Come apply for our phone payment plan here at Cricket Wireless. Yeah, see, that's why people don't know how much their phones are worth. They're getting these payment plans. There's all these different phones. People are selling a Sprint Stylo. I recommend just looking for iPhones. This is a 5C. That's a very old phone. I don't think you should look for this one. Unless you think you can get it for more. I just don't know. So I would look through here, and this is an iPhone XS. They're wanting $700 for it. That's pretty pricey. That's why you shouldn't, look for phones to buy. You should just make a listing. Now people come to you because, these people all want a lot of money, more money than the phones are worth most of the time. Because if they didn't, then they would be gone already. I bet some people just sit here and just refresh constantly to see if there's any new phones that cost very cheap that have just came in. So if you don't want to be like that, it's better to have people come to you when you're doing phones. So I've done some research now, and now I'm going to go back to our slides here. So we researched the prices, and now we're going to place an ad. So we'll create an email address. It's always important to create an email. You don't want to use an existing email, like one of your nice emails that you use every day. It's better to create your own email for this, or use like a junk email, because people are going to be contacting you, and you don't want them to spam your real email. And we're going to create an ad on Craigslist asking to buy one phone in the wanted section, preferably an iPhone. So let me show you how I've done that. So here's my posting. I went into for sale wanted by owner. And then I'm going to say looking to purchase one iPhone. Notice I put one iPhone. I'm not asking for phones, one iPhone. And the price, I'm just putting $999, just to put a price in here. You don't want to put like zero. It's like better to attract attention. And then Dallas, that's where I live, and then my zip code, and said, hello, I'm looking to purchase a locked or unlocked iPhone for Christmas. Because it's Christmas time while this video is taking place. It's around Christmas, so Christmas is actually next month, but I call this Christmas time, because it's November and then goes into Christmas. Like it's almost Thanksgiving, but I'm just saying this, saying I'm looking to purchase a phone for Christmas because it might be a gift for somebody else. It's just I always put, if there's a holiday coming up, or I'll put an iPhone for a birthday. I'll put just for an event, because that makes it time sensitive. Like, it means you're not going to wait around, and people are more likely to respond to you. So it's just like a psychological trick. Then I said I will pick up in person to inspect and possibly purchase. Notice I'm not saying I'm going to buy it right off the bat. I want to pick it up in person to inspect. This is very important. That way you can know the serial number, and you can check it with checkesms.com. You could see if it's been lost or stolen, because some people will purchase a phone. Not purchase, but they'll steal the phone and then sell it. People that purchase. So I'm going to put condition like excellent, or you could put like new, good, fair, salvage. I just put excellent. Then my email is jduff emails. That's just my goofy email. My middle name is Julianne. My maiden name was Duff, so that's like my fake email here. And then I'll hit continue. And then that's the area. You could put what area you want, this ad to go. So I'll put continue, and then I don't need images because I'm asking for a phone. I'm not selling anything, so I'm done with images. And then here's my ad, looking to purchase one phone. Hello, I'm looking to purchase a locked or iPhone for Christmas. I'll pick it up in person and possibly purchase, and then I'm going to go publish. And now it says you should receive an email with a link to publish your ad, edit, verify your email, or delete your ad. So email was sent to jduff emails. So then I'm going to go in here and see if the email is here. Yeah, see, here we go, Craigslist. This link is a password. So if you want to edit your ad, you click this link. Now follow the web address below to create your ad. So then here I'm going to click this. And I'm going to accept the terms of use. Now thanks for posting, and here's my posting. So here, look, here it is. It's live and everybody can see it. So I should get some responses. And let's see, we can see if we have any responses by the end of this video, because I'm sure people will respond to it. So let's go back to our training. And we're going to review the responses. Now, what kind of phone are they selling? So we're going to go through and see what kind of phone the people want to sell to me. I asked for an iPhone, but if you have another phone that you want to buy, I prefer iPhones because they change so much. There's always a new iPhone coming out. So everybody, wants the newest, latest, and greatest phone. Because it's just the culture of iPhone, or of Apple, because everybody wants the latest and greatest. They're always wanting to upgrade their phones all the time, so it's very important, just to go with the a kind of phone that it's always getting upgraded, because then there's more people out there that are wanting to get rid of their phone, and they'll sell it for cheap. Because notice how they're paying like $35 a month for their phone. They don't know the price of it. Like most of them don't. They're not bothering to research it. They just want to sell it to make money, especially around Christmas time, which this time is. This is a very good time to buy a phone. This is when this video is being published. And you should always check the phone serial number. So you ask them, what's your phone serial number? And you use checkesnfree.com to see if the phone is lost or stolen. And you should always ask them maybe to provide pictures of the phone so you could see the condition. That's also an option. And then next you're going to do is you're going to go and buy the phone if it's good. And you're going to, like if they are like, can I give you an asking price to the phone? Like say they want you to buy the phone for like $75. And it's an iPhone X. And that you can get remember we saw that the phones were worth a lot more than that, like a lot more. But they might just want $75 for the phone. They don't know the price of it. So that's a lot of people have just wanted $75 for their iPhone X. It's pretty common from what I've noticed in the past. And also phones that are just now being upgraded. That they want to get rid of that old phone. So if you can arrange to inspect and perhaps buy the phone in person, you don't want them to ship the phone to you because you don't know what the condition is. You want to go in person and look at the phone to make sure you want to buy it. Because they might take a picture of a good phone and then you have a crappy phone, and then you don't want to buy it to make sure it's good. Now you should always buy the phone in a public place for safety. And if you're a woman, I'm not trying to be sexist here, but things happen. There's been people being raped off of Craigslist and all kinds of things. You just never know who you're going to be contacting or what's going to happen. So you should always consider having a male friend or your husband or boyfriend or some sort of male to go with you. Or maybe a group of people if you don't have a boyfriend or a husband or any male friends, maybe ask 2 girlfriends that come with you, or just anybody, a family member, your dad, my dad's passed away, so I couldn't ask my dad to help me, but usually I'll ask my husband to come with me or just people from church. I know some men at church that would help, you just never want to go by yourself. You got to be very safe this time, it's highly important. Now we're going to go. And now after you bought the phone, you should clean the phone. Is that phone dirty? The phone could be dirty. That's okay. We just need to clean it with a little eyeglass cleaner and a soft rag, and we'll get that phone all ship shape. Does the phone have cracks? Well, you can go on Amazon and get a screen replacement. They have screen replacements for iPhone X, and you can just pop the other screen out. There's YouTube videos that will show you how to do it, and just pop it right back in. Because people will sell it for even cheaper if it has a cracked screen. They'll think nobody wants this phone except the screen's cracked, but they don't know that Amazon sells screen replacements all the time. Those are very inexpensive. And then the phone does have scratches. Well, you can use some toothpaste with an ear cleaner, and that would help fill up the scratches. Or baking soda with water, because you form a little paste. Or olive oil just to conceal the scratches so the phone looks nice when you take pictures of it. Now next, it's time to sell the phone. And you should take a staged picture of the phone. You can use another phone or camera to take a photo of the phone against a white background or on a piece of fabric. Remember that phone at the beginning of the video that was placed on a piece of fabric, a really nice piece. You can just go to Joann's or any craft store and get a really nice piece of fabric, maybe less than $1. It's probably or a scrap. It'll probably cost less than $1 a lot of times. But you should get your piece of nice fabric to take the picture of the phone on. Just makes it look nicer, because you saw that listing we saw previously with all the photos. It had the accessories and everything. You can even ask the person that you're buying the phone from if they have any accessories that adds value to the phone. Then you should create a listing on eBay and use keywords in the listing so it can be found. Remember that listing I showed you with the keywords? It's always important, to have as much keywords as you can. Then you price the phone competitively, like you see other people pricing their phones. You should make yours a little bit more, but not as little as the amount you paid for it. You don't want to price it too low because you don't want to lose money. Like, what's the purpose of doing this if you're not going to make any money? You should always use the buy now option, like don't use the auction, because like you'll just get even less for it. But just do what you want. But I recommend just doing buy now. And you should reduce the price of $1 if the phone hasn't sold in a week. As every week you look at the phone, if it hasn't sold, you should reduce the price to $1, but never go as low as you had paid, because you don't want to lose money. But if the phone hasn't sold at all, that could happen. You just never know. You can always try to sell the phone on a Facebook Market, or there's several different places, or you can try to sell it on Amazon if you're a seller, or you can even sell it, on Instagram. There's several different places you could sell this phone if eBay's not working for you. And when the phone is finally sold, you should rejoice. You should try this process again with more phones. And if you can get, if you can do this 100 times, if you can get 100 phones, you can make $20,000 in a month. If you sell them for like $200 more in profit, you can easily get sell them for that much more in profit. Because people will sell you their phone like $75, so they don't know how much it costs. They're doing monthly payments that they've already paid for their phone with their contract. So you can just get all kinds of money for this. It's a very good way to make money. I've made lots of money doing this. It's just easy, and I'm not the best seller. I couldn't even sell Girl Scout cookies when I was little. Nobody would buy my Girl Scout cookies. That's how bad of a seller I am. But I'm able to sell phones like nothing. It's super easy. Anybody can do it, even somebody like me, so anybody can. So I'm going to see if anybody has any questions. If you have a question, you can ask in the comments and I'll get back with you really soon. And thank you so much, for watching this, and give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm going to have more content about how to help moms make money. This is a newer channel. So I really hope you subscribe. Well, hope everyone has a great, awesome day. I'm just so happy that you're here, and you watched my video. I just hope everyone has a fabulous evening. Bye.